Hey everybody, I'm Angie Krotzer, and I have been seeing a lot of chatter on Facebook and even in my DMs and email about people who have just gotten their schedules and they have found out that they're going to be teaching AP English Language for the first time next year. Welcome to the course. You're going to love it. I wanted to go over just a few little sort of mindset tips as you go into the summer and you start thinking about your plan and what you're going to do to get ready to teach the course. So let me just kind of I'm going to give you 4 little tips for going into AP English Language. Tip number 1, expect to be humbled. It's possible that you are not going to be the best reader in the room. It's also possible that you might not even be the best thinker or even possibly the best writer, but you know more than anybody else in the room. You're the most equipped person in the room, so you have to trust yourself. But you also are going to be teaching students who are very bright, very capable, and in some cases very challenging, and they're going to want to challenge you and your ability to teach the course sometimes. So I want to recommend that you lean into that instead of fighting it. And this is what that might look like. It might look like you pull a passage that you've never seen before and do a cold reading, a cold analysis of that passage in front of the students and let them hear you think. Because they don't know how to analyze rhetoric until they've been shown how to analyze rhetoric. And you are probably the best analyzer, probably the best thinker in the room, and so they need to hear you do that. And it takes a little bit of humility to let them in and let them see that piece of you. My second tip is that you find your own teaching style during the course. The way you design your course, the way you put your syllabus together is completely up to you. You could pace it according to the course and exam description, 9 units. You could do it by essay type. So you could do rhetorical analysis and then argument and then synthesis and sprinkle in multiple choice along the way. That's what I've always done. Or you can do it thematically. You might have a resistance theme or a war theme or a social justice theme. And then you pull in lots of different pieces and skill sets with that while still getting in the skills that are in the course and exam description. My third tip is that you have a growth mindset for yourself. The first year teaching AP Lang, it's going to be challenging. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to take a lot of time. You're building your lesson plan base. So my encouragement to you is that you have grace with yourself. You're going to be better at it in January than you are in August. You're going to be better at it next year than you are this year. You're going to learn to grade on the rubrics more quickly. Maybe quickly is the right word. You're going to learn what to look for in rhetorical analysis. You're going to learn, it's going to become kind of this ingrown skill for you to be able to immediately think of counterclaims in argument. So you will eventually get better and better and better at that skill set, just like your students will. So have a growth mindset. Know that you're going to get better and better at this. And when you know better, you do better. But until you know better, be kind to yourself. My fourth tip is that you set some boundaries. I typically recommend to teachers that you either work at home on the weekends or you work at home during the week. If you can avoid working at home completely, I highly recommend that you do it. The only way to pull that off is to get to work early, hide during your planning period, work through lunch, stay late if you have to, and leave school at school if you possibly can. Some of that boundary setting is going to include parents. AP parents are tough. They're critical, I'll be honest with you. So don't answer emails from parents after work hours because you teach people how to treat you. And so if they know that you're checking your email at 1 o'clock in the morning when you wake up to get water or whatever, then they're going to know that they can email you at 1 o'clock in the morning and that you'll respond. So my recommendation is that you set up some boundaries for yourself with your time and with your communication with parents. You have a huge community of people ready to help you, big Facebook groups full of really helpful, super people. So let us know whenever you need help and we'll be there for you. Enjoy the course.